Hey guys, Jack here. Hope you're enjoying this chill music. You can check it out in the description if you want to hear some more. Pretty nice. So today we're going to be talking about how Black Ops 3 saved Call of Duty, but before we get into that, I just want to thank all you guys for the support on the last video, the challenge, the Zombies challenge. It's done a lot better than I thought it was going to do. I've got 8 new subscribers since then, so thank you all for subscribing, and I'm glad you enjoyed the video, and I'll be sure to bring out some more Zombies challenges in the coming week. In this gameplay we're playing Safeguard. I go on a 17 gun streak. I didn't even realise until the game was over, and I was like, wait, did I go on a 17 gun streak? And recording it, yes, it turns out I did. So we were against a clan, and I didn't think it was going to go too well, because if you're the whole other team is a clan, so I wasn't expecting that we'd win, but I mean, we just obliterate them. So, okay, so has Black Ops 3 saved COD? I think yes. Got a good campaign, good multiplayer. Zombies is good as well. So it saved it in terms of keeping people interested in the community. But as people know, Treyarch isn't the only Call of Duty developer. There's also Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games, who's the newest one. They've only made Advanced Warfare on their own, and they also worked on Modern Warfare 3 with Infinity Ward. So as much as Black Ops 3 has kept people playing, it doesn't just come down to Black Ops 3. So also after Black Ops 3, Vonderhaar's leaving, who's the studio design director at Treyarch, and he's like, when a lot of people think of Treyarch, he is the developer out of them that you think of. So I'm sure that they'll be able to keep it up without him, but it's going to be interesting to see how it changes. Okay, so as we're saying, it depends. It as much depends on Black Ops 3 to save Call of Duty as it does on whatever Infinity Ward's next game is, and also what Sledgehammer Games' next game is. So for Infinity Ward, I do not think that they should make Call of Duty Ghosts 2, because however good it is, just the fact that it's got Ghosts in the name is gonna affect it, and affect the sales and how people perceive it. Like, if they announce Ghost 2, it's just, there's going to be such a negative reaction towards that, and I just think it's a bad idea. What I think they'll do is probably make Modern Warfare 4, because that people like Modern Warfare 4, and I honestly think that if they brought out Modern Warfare 4, even though people didn't like Ghost that much, I think just the fact that it has Modern Warfare in the name will help it to sell, at least to the community. Also, something that's exciting, I guess, is they brought back Todd Alderman from who used to work at Infinity Ward, and he was the Modern Warfare 2 map designer, and Modern Warfare 2 had some of the best maps, and he left after Modern Warfare 2 with Zampella and West after the problems with like Activision not giving them the bonuses that they felt they deserved. So loads of the studio left then, and now he's back, so he's working on whatever the next Call of Duty is, hopefully Modern Warfare 4. So yeah, also Infinity Ward has merged with Neversoft, who worked on Call of Duty Ghosts, and they also they help out on a lot of them, but now they've officially merged because Infinity Ward lost a lot of its employees after Modern Warfare 2, and now they're back to a big development studio again. So I think whatever the next Infinity Ward one is, it really matters if it's good, because if it's not, I think people will just completely lose faith in Infinity Ward to be able to, keep them interested with their Call of Duty games. One thing that's kind of unfair is that they're kind of held to a really high standard, because Ghost and Advanced Warfare are fine games, but general people like them, but the community didn't like them too much. But I thought they were good, so I don't know what point I'm trying to make there, but they're held to a high standard. They're held to a higher standard than most. I think they're held to a higher expectation, I guess. So it's a tricky situation. And then Sledgehammer Games. Glenn Schofield was actually talking about on Twitter how they can't talk about it yet, obviously, because I don't even know why he was talking about it, because it's so early, but he was talking about how he's excited about like he was like really excited in this tweet about how he was like the new stuff they're working on is really cool, and the art, and yeah. So I don't really know. I mean that, you know, he's just expressing his excitement, I guess. So maybe we should be excited, you know. I don't know. So as people may or may not know, Sledgehammer Games was working on a third-person Call of Duty set in the Vietnam War, and there's like concept art out about that, and the concept art looks really cool. And they were talking about how they were going to, like, the fact that it was third person and Vietnam, there was like some really clever stuff they were doing. They said they weren't going to talk about it because in case they ever do make that again, they don't want it like spoiled. But they are Sledgehammer. The people that work Sledgehammer originally worked on the first Dead Space, I believe. So they're kind of, third person's kind of like a good, like, that's like kind of their main things, like, to do with their studio. Although Advanced Warfare's like first person was really good as well. So I don't think that maybe a third person Call of Duty is like what we need, and I don't think it would like maybe do as well as it would a few years ago. But I really hope that they do use the setting of that, because coming on to my next point, I think that if any more are in the future, it's going to affect it, because I have like a longer, like, not attention, like, I can deal with having it future for more games, but I think Black Ops 3 is my last one where I'm going to be fine with it being in the future. I think Modern's fine, Past would be exciting as well. I really hope that they do a Vietnam one, that would be really cool. But I think that if they like stick with the future setting, it's actually gonna affect people, because you see people that are complaining about the future, and I know what they mean, and I think it is it can get a bit fatiguing over time, because we've had what we had. Black Ops 2 Ghosts was in the future, but it wasn't really noticeable. So Black Ops 2, Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3, and that's, apart from Ghost, that's 3 in a row, and I can just see how that would get. I mean, I can feel it myself. You can see how it would get like a bit samey, especially because they've all got kind of, even though they're all in the future, and they've got like similar art styles of bright and colourful, which is nice because people kind of like that about Treyarch games, that they're colourful, but they've got the same art style, and I kind of want something new, if you know what I mean. Like, I think it would be cool to go back to World War II or something now. I wouldn't have said that in the past, but I think now, I think it's time. And they did say that that it's likely. I think the head of Activision or something like that said that it's possibility. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, then give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. I'll be able to, you know, gauge your feedback. Look for more videos soon. Thank you and goodbye.